Good day all, welcome to Obed farm. So as I showed you the new stand that we do have, I've gone to the farmer who's next door to me to see what they're doing and what they've been doing for the past few months. So I'm in their stand and in their plot, and I'm going to just show you what they're doing. As you can see, these plots now are the ones which are directly close to the water. So they are actually by the river source, and the river source that they're close to is which I'm going to end up showing you. So they have got a tank and they're using a solar panel to pump their water, and they also have a generator which they then use to if they also want to pump using other pumps for them to pump more. So as you can see, they have planted maize, and these maize, they said to me when they explained that what they're planning to do with this maize is that this maize, they're using it for feed. So they're actually growing feed, and I will show you exactly what they want to use that feed for. So they are growing maize and a few other small little crops which they're growing. But the major thing that so far we have seen, or I've seen, is that they're doing maize. They have fenced their whole plot using local materials and game fence right round, because they do not want small animals to come through, and this is actually what helps them to combat these small animals that come through into this plot. But this is a very lovely plot that you will see that they're doing other things, which is very exciting. So to them, they're doing free range piggery. As you can see, the pigs, that pig has just decided to stand, but they're doing free range piggery. So the pigs that they're doing that, they've enclosed in a fence, and they have put an electric fence. As you can see, most of these pigs are actually pregnant. Some are pregnant, some are not, but this is what they're doing. So they're doing free range piggery in this area. So they have got this fence, which you can see danger sign here, which they've put up, and at the bottom they've also put fence so that they can make sure that these pigs don't go out. But from what I see is that they switch this system on in the evening so that they do not end up running outside. And as you can see, this is the small little system that they're using. Besides the fence, there's the this discharging thing, the panel, and the controller. So this is exactly the system that they're just using, and the panel at the top there, and they've put it inside in the middle of the inside the piggery, so that people also do not tamper with. And if you do tamper with this system, the horn will sound off. That gives the people here time to then walk through to see what exactly is happening. And by that time, most likely, those people who will be stealing would have decided to hit the runway and run away. So this is the maize, as I've shown. And as you can see how beautiful it is. This is very scenic. I really like this area. And what I'm seeing, this is something that is really, really nice. And it's in a place whereby they do have abundance of water. So these are the things that really excite me when you see places where there is enough water, whereby you do not need to be thinking about the resource about the water, because water is one of the main problems when it comes to farming. I've forgotten the proper name in Shona, but this is Nyemba that they are growing here. So they've grown a few areas of Nyemba. This is one of the local vegetables that we do have. It looks like a bean. It's a bean variety. So this is the Nyemba that they're growing here. On this this hectare, they also have. So this one also is about 4 to 5 hectares of land. On this area, they have actually planted maize, but on this area, they're actually doing drip irrigation. As you can see, there is drip pipes that are running through the field, and it has been done quite neatly the pipes. So when I first came and I saw this place, they had actually dug holes. They first watered, they removed the pipes, then they dug holes. After digging the holes, they then put manure, compost inside the holes, and then they put back the pipes, they put water on it. After they put water on the pipes, in the stations and everything, and it had been filled, then they planted the maize. And then from what I see, they've also done a bit of flood irrigation. From what I am seeing, it has been flooded. So as this is what is, they say that farming is exciting, because now the next thing you're looking at is what is going to happen with the maize. And on this piece of land on the opposite side, they have plowed the land, showing that they are actually in the process of getting prepared to planting something else. What they're going to plant, I will share once if I come back in the next few weeks or so. I'll share what they will be planting in this area, and we'll share with all of you what they will be doing. So we're getting closer to the river, where I will show you what they're also doing. So this is the panels which can pump water from these panels. The submersible pump is inside the river, which I will show you. And they do have a generator, which is the one that is covered here, which they also use to pump water. So these are the things that they're using on this farm. And now we have left the farm. We're now on the opposite side. This is where their plot ends, and after their plot ends, we then come down and then we go through. As you can see, this is where the river starts. So this is Inyati River that we're looking at. It starts all the way up here, but due to it's not rainy season, the water levels are a bit on the lower end of this Inyati River. So we're walking down. As we're getting closer, you see how beautiful this place is. This is at the river side. As you can see, it seems like there's a big rock in the middle of the river that you can see in the middle there. And here we go. So we are getting closer to the river, and here we go. Here, this is how the river looks like, and this is the submersible pump that they've put. So these twigs, as you can see, all these twigs that have been placed here, so that crocodiles do not come up and destroy the pump. So they're actually just protecting the pump by putting these sticks which are thorny. Crocodiles would not be interested into wanting to come up. But as you can see how beautiful it is, this is the river, and this is the place where the water these guys are getting their water from. I will also be using the same river to collect water to do my farming from. But as for me, it will not be at this point or this location. Let me go and try to show you another location in the same area, but I will be a bit further up on this side of the river to do the taking of the water. So this is an area right now. So during the rainy season, where I am walking, you will not be able to walk because it will be full of water. So as for me, it will be upstream, more on the upper side of this river. That is where I will be able to take my water from. But I just wanted to show you how it looks like, and this is how this area looks like. It is very scenic, very beautiful, and as you can see, the water is nice and clear. It is not yet being rushed due to the rains, but it is very beautiful, this area. And this water does not get to a point. It is at the present quite low. Yes, it is low, but it is not, the water will not finish due to the fact that even though it has been a dry year, the water is still on the low end, but it does not mean that this river will end. Well, I have shown you as much as you can. I've shown you this beautiful place and what goes on here in Zimbabwe, and finding areas in the rural parts of Zimbabwe to do farming. Thank you very much for liking. Those who have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe and like the channel, as I will give you more information as we go ahead. Thank you and have a good day.